Here we go. Oh! Oh!
Far out. Jesus.
Hold on!
Oh my God. Okay.
So we're at 100 seconds.
Oh.
In fact, if it had perfect fit and finish, I'd say you're not in an Italian car.
Exactly, you're getting ripped off.
Yeah, you're getting ripped off.
Jesus.
I think you might die if this thing was... I think you might die if this thing was rear-wheel drive. I don't want to push it too hard, man.
Oh my God.
It's actually quite sketchy. It's an Italian. It will kill you. Hi, Jacob.
Oh, hey, Matt.
I gotta be honest with you.
Be honest.
I feel kind of sexy.
You look kind of sexy.
I look kind of sexy standing next to this sex bomb. Yes, editor, put a bomb and do another one. Do another one. This is the Maserati GranTurismo, or GranTurismo if you're an Australian. And yeah, it'll cost you a lot. Let's get that out of the way, right? Money, let's put that over here. $450,000 for this Trofeo. Right? It's a lot of money. That is before on-road costs. You can get the cheaper Moderna, and that will set you back 375,000 Australian dollars with
Bargain.
With a smaller tune to the absolutely incredible engine, but we'll come back to that. This thing is a weapon. It's a Grand Tourer that has an awesome 3-litre twin turbocharged V6 that sounds like this. Sorry for pulling you back to reality. Yeah, this thing is wild, and today I'm gonna give you a full review of it because yes, there are some inherent flaws with buying a $450,000 Italian Mama. All right, there is, but it's still absolutely epic. So I'll tell you everything good, everything bad. We'll check out the exterior, the interior, and of course, how fast it is in a straight line and how it drives around a saucy bloody corner.
Because that's what you want to know when you buy one of these.
Go.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about this spicy meatball, Jacob.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, look, she is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Take a look at these headlights here. Kind of like the MC20 Supercar. In fact, the whole front kind of looks like the MC20. I think that's what they're going for. Really cool daytime running lights, bright LED lights as well. Your turning signals are there. You have these carbon fiber accents here with some aero across the side. Check out this big open grille that you have your Maserati badge there. That is your radar for adaptive cruise control. Look at that Maserati. It's in like yachting colors, blue and white.
I absolutely love it. I love the Trident.
I can feel heat coming out of this engine bay because you actually have some venting here as well. Stunning, absolutely gorgeous. Don't know if I'd buy it in black because black is a little bit boring.
Honestly, bro, I think black really suits this car.
Unreal. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. Would you buy your Maserati GranTurismo in black? Interestingly, when you have a look under the bonnet, the engine is actually like mounted behind the front wheels. So there's this huge amount of space in the front. You could probably put a V12 in there. Yes, RIP V8, but yeah, the twin turbo V6 almost looks small in there.
It's almost like a mid-engine car.
It is. Let's check out the side. Now, coming to the side, you're gonna see these 20-inch wheels with some massive, massive brakes on them. Huge.
Dude, they look so cool.
And yes, even in the rain, this thing, it stops pretty damn well. Also, the wheels are staggered. So it's 20-inch at the front, 21-inch at the back, 295s at the rear, and 265s at the front. So yeah, this thing definitely is rear-wheel drive biased despite being an all-wheel drive system, and it feels it because more than once, with traction fully on, has this car decided to go, yeet.
That's what you love these cars for.
Honestly, it's literally like an Italian girlfriend. It may kill you, but in the best way possible. These are wrapped in some actually like semi-slick Goodyear Eagle F1 tires. So yeah, you need to get these things warm.
Bro, they're not just Eagle F1s, they're Eagle F1 Super Sports.
Yeah. I just became a plane editor, make me into a plane and fly me away. You know what's good about having an editor?
You don't have to edit it yourself.
I can do whatever I want. You have the Trofeo badge there. You've also got some more venting from your engine bay. You have a 360 camera here. It is a bad 360 camera.
For the money, it's not the best.
No, my Cherry Tiggo 4 Pro can do it better than that, and that's a $24,000
yeah, but
car.
Everyone knows China does cameras better.
Check this out. Keyless entry. And when you open up the door, you have these double glazed frameless windows. Of course, it is a real Grand Coupe. It's got no B-pillar, and it is so stunning.
Oh, it just looks so good from that rear 3/4 angle.
You have another Trident. That's nice. And oh, the fat ass on this thing. Let's talk about its bum.
Bro, am I interrupting something?
You're a cuck.
What the hell?
Okay, let's talk about the bum on this thing. Absolutely gorgeous LED lights with turning signals that look fine, I guess. Maserati badge spelled out there, GranTurismo.
You gotta say it properly 3 times before they let you buy it.
Yeah, the funny thing about you guys is that you have said, Matt, don't be racist.
I think it's racist to say it wrong.
Yeah, okay. Here's the GranTurismo. Yeah, it's not nice with an Australian accent, isn't it? I'm gonna shut up and you're gonna listen to the exhaust. You're gonna listen to it stationary first. And And now you're going to listen to it on the road. Oh,
Dude, literally next level.
oh, unreal. Down the bottom as well, you have a big fat diffuser and a little spoiler, a little ducktail spoiler.
Dude, it's so nice. It's got such a fat ass. I just love it.
I will be honest with you though, this could definitely do with like some extra downforce. Now, if you thought you could fit a lot of junk in the trunk,
A lot of goddamn spaghetti.
you actually have a decent amount of space. 310 litres of boot space. It's not the most, but you do get a little bit. Under floor storage is literally non-existent. Okay, goodbye. You get a little tire inflation kit though. Got a 12-volt socky wocky back here. How good's that? And if you want to drop the back seats, I don't know if you can. Can you?
There's a pass-through though.
There is. Anyway, see a way to drop the back seats? Maybe you can. Let us know in the comment section, can you? Let's talk about the interior.
Dude, this place, the design, the smell.
Smells like I'm in a Prada bag. Let's touch around. Oh, my fingers are getting lost in the leather. It's a nice place to be, man.
It feels special. Does it feel 450K special?
No. I don't think so, but it feels really nice. You got this beautiful headliner. It's like a suede, like Alcantara. Check out these Maserati seats. They are fantastic. Kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie, that you have to go into this menu here and then hold down here to be able to, you know, extend out your leg rest, for example. I don't know why it can't just be on the side of the seat, but apart from small things like that, these are gorgeous seats.
Dude, they look so good, especially with the headrests.
Oh
my God.
That's a $1,700 option, my friend. Worth it, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Yellow stitching here. This is all leather, obviously inside of a $450,000 Maserati GranTurismo. I love the little GranTurismo badge there and the little Italian badge there as well. If you're like, Matt, it's a Maserati, there's bad quality. Well, actually, it feels really solid, but I will say the only small quality thing I've seen is one, the Italian badge. I don't know, the fitment of it is just a bit whack, but also in the back seat I can see a bit of the metal. But anyway, apart from that, it is a really nice place to be. And frankly, you're not buying an Italian car for perfect fit and finish. In fact, if it had perfect fit and finish, I'd say you're not in an Italian car.
Exactly, you're getting ripped off.
Yeah, you're getting ripped off.
You're in a German car or something.
You're not having the full Italiano experience. Technology in here is very Stellantis. So you get this nice big display. It's actually quite snappy. Wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. This does have the optional Sonos, I can't even say it, Sonos Faber?
It's not like Sonos.
No, it doesn't sound that great to my ears. But that's just personal preference.
Maybe you've got dumb ears.
I don't think so, man. I think my ears are well bloody calibrated. I have put up the bass a little bit and everything just sounds a bit flat, that's all. If you like a bit of bass, I don't know. This isn't going to be the car.
Yeah, it's not really going to rival a Bowers and Wilkins.
No, it doesn't really do that, but it does sound okay. But you get some fun quirks in here, like you press this and your glove box comes down. It's actually a massive glove box in there. You have access to your clock. So you got a little digital clock here. It actually looks really, really cool. Change that between classic, sport, and design. You can also change it between a compass, pedals, and a G meter as well.
I actually like the default classic look of the clock they've done.
Up in front of you is a digital instrument display. You can see quite a lot of information on it. It's actually very bright, color accurate. It looks fine. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's fine. And the steering wheel itself is beautiful. It feels so good in the hands. You have your start stop button there and your drive mode selector as well. And these paddles,
oh, they're metal.
I must say, I'm quite certain that they're pulled straight out of a
Stelvio.
Yeah, like a
or a Giulia Quadrifoglio.
What's that lower Italian brand? Alfa Romeo, yeah, one of those ones. Straight out of there, but I don't care. They feel fantastic. One thing I really don't like about this cabin is your PRND, your transmission selector here. It is on this like panel, and it actually is quite frustrating when you're driving around.
I don't use this word very often, bro, but I hate it.
Oh.
I actually hate that.
You get used to it, I think, but it's still like not the best solution. I don't know why you have to reinvent the wheel.
Just give us a bloody shifter.
Here you have exposed carbon, feels great. A little bit of storage under there. You have a wireless charger there as well. A couple of cup holders with a hidden big cup holder. Deeper items. This soft center armrest is nice. Under here you get a very small amount of space, but at least you get a 12-volt socky wocky, a USB-A port, and a USB-C port. And then of course, Steady Jacob, there's the back seats.
Oh God, are they really?
Yeah, but actually they're genuinely totally fine. If this seat goes forward just a little bit, you actually have plenty of room at 5'11" anyway. Headroom as well is pretty good. Tow room is fine. It's actually okay. You also get air vents back there that are fixed, but you can move them up and down. You just can't move them side to side. A couple of cup holders and another USB-A port, USB-C port. I had people in the back of there and they were totally fine. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's mostly going to be reserved for backpacks, but the occasional person is fine.
Exactly right.
I also like how the front seat folds forward automatically. It's kind of cool.
It's very expected, this price point, Jack.
Yeah, I know. I just really like it. You know, what's wrong with liking it?
Of course, you would also be an idiot if you didn't buy a car from CarSauce Buy. That's right, we have our car buying service, CarSauce Buy. We have literally thousands of dealers who we make fight each other to get you the best pricing possible on pretty much any new car. The way it works is we charge the dealers a fixed fee, so we will always go in hardest to get you the best price possible. We've had thousands of you use the service now. I have used the service twice.
In fact, we used it today.
Literally, I have used that service today to buy a new car. It is 100% worth it, and when you go through it, you will see why. Zero obligations. It's amazing. That sounds good to you, and it definitely should. Check out CarSauce Buy when you want to buy your next new car. Daddy Jacob, let's launch it.
Let's do it. Oh, God.
All right, it's time to launch.
Oh, my God.
The Maserati GranTurismo.
Bro, why does our specialist timing gear not stick to the windshield?
We have an issue for some reason. This windshield is made of something that's not stickable. So our specialist timing gear is gonna have to be held by Daddy Jacob as we violently launch this thing. By the way,
not ideal.
It does have an
actual built-in timer.
Yeah, now they say it'll do 0 to 100. It should be somewhere under 4 seconds, well under 4
I'm a
seconds.
little bit scared, I'm not gonna lie.
We have to put this thing into course mode, which unfortunately turns off traction. That sucks. Air suspension is lowering. We're getting into our, let's just shut up and do this, all right? Good luck, Jacob. Your arm's gonna hurt. Fist me. Here we go.
Oh, God. It doesn't want, the brakes cannot hold it.
Brakes will not hold it. Hang on. Let's do that one more time. Here we go. Oh!
Oh! Far out. Jesus.
Hold on!
Oh my God. Okay. First of all, it was nowhere near 3 seconds. I think we struggled for traction there.
It's a wet day. 0 to 100 in 4.3 seconds.
Oh, okay. But here's the real tale of the tape, bro. 0 to 60 in 2.38. 0 to 100 in 4.29. That means we went from 60 to 100 in like 1.7 seconds.
That's actually
like, what the frick?
all right, let's try that again.
All right, let's do it.
I'm a little scared. Fist me one more time.
Let's get a better launch this time, bro.
Fist me, baby, one more time. Here we go.
Oh my God. That was actually better.
I don't think it wants to do it.
Oh yeah, that was better, but it's still not sub 4.
Damn. 0 to 100 in 4.14 seconds. I think we have the answer. It doesn't launch well in a wet day. Oh, look, because it turned off the aircon, it's gotten all misty in here.
That's just on my side. I think I'm a misty boy.
All right, let's try this thing normal.
Let's do it.
All righty, Papa. What's wrong?
Dude, I'm terrified.
What's wrong?
I'm just a little bit scared, I'm not gonna lie.
You're a little bit on the spooky end?
I'm a bit on the specky end, I think. Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
What
the?
Oh!
Oh my God. Oh, that sounds like sex to my ears.
So,
Bloody hell.
let's just talk about it.
What are we going to talk about?
The fact that it's got the Nettuno
It's a Nettuno.
or Natano. I don't know how you say it.
It's like my middle name.
You just outed yourself, bro. You just outed yourself.
Ah, God, we have to bleep that, aren't we?
This thing has a 3-litre twin turbocharged V6 that puts out a stinking.
A ridiculous. Oh my God.
It puts out 410 kilowatt of power, 650 newton meters of torque.
Yeah, this thing is ridiculous.
It's an absurdity. It's an absurd amount of power.
Dude,
Now,
this is the same engine as you would find in the Maserati MC20 supercar.
Now, I want you to shut up for a second and let the people hear the upshifts. Even though it's got a 8-speed ZF torque converter transmission, it's epic. Now, shut up and listen to this.
Okay. Oh my God. Can I just say, while that is insanely epic, what I find even more epic is how comfortable this thing is.
Isn't it insane?
Like, what?
So right now we are in sport mode, which means that our dampers are not very comfortable. If you press this little button here, now we have the comfort dampers.
Oh, the GT.
Oh, it's nice. The beautiful thing about this is it does still have air suspension. And so I don't know what they've been able to do with this. And I was shocked. I was genuinely shocked because this thing rides better than the Grecale SUV, which we have a written review of on our website right now.
100% agree.
It rides better than that. To be fair, it's about double the price, so you'd kind of hope it rode better. But as a Grand Tourer, this thing nails the brief.
Honestly.
Fast in a straight line, epic engine, but it's still really comfortable. Now we're going to sharp again. We're going to go back into sport mode. We're going to downshift a couple times. You have to row through a few different gears. It is a shame that it doesn't have a V8, you know? It is a shame.
Yeah, look, it's a different driving experience, right? Like a V8 is going to sound better. Oh, but that still sounds so good.
It sounds so good. It is all-wheel drive though, and you want it to be all-wheel drive. I think you might die if this thing was... rear-wheel drive.
It's definitely rear-wheel drive bias. It is a lot of fun to drive, man. Like, this car is just perfection.
There is one more mode, which I will not put it into. I'll put it into it for a second, right? Oh, we're back out of it. It's called Corsa
You're
mode.
that scared.
You see, it says ESC off. If we just lost the rear end in
you-
sport mode
We'd be in your hands, unfortunately.
around that corner, I guarantee you, we are going to lose the rear end in Corsa.
Wait, so are we going to do Saucy Corner in Corsa mode?
Sport mode. There's not a chance. Do you think I'm going to risk $450,000 before on-road costs just on Saucy Corner, you know?
I mean,
Maybe if it was the Nürburgring, you know, I'd risk it all for that. But I'm not going to risk it for this. But
you got to risk it for the biscuit sometimes, mate.
Essentially, it's the same thing though, just without, you know, an insane amount. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put in Corsa up until the corner, and then I'm going to put in sport mode.
That's risky.
Tickle me. Here we go. Corsa
Alright,
mode.
I'm scared.
It's lowering. Air suspension's lowering. Let's just let it lower.
I've got a
little bit.
G-force meter there. Far out.
Oh, it's like
my
the boost.
God.
Okay, we're in sport mode now. Oh, I'm not risking
What if it didn't switch properly?
So Corsa actually makes it go to...
Whoa!
We just fully understeer.
Quite a bit
there.
of understeer.
Corsa makes it go into its lowest air suspension mode. I don't want to push it too hard, man.
Oh my God.
It's actually quite sketchy.
Honestly, that's part of the fun of this thing.
It's
just
an
doesn't
Italian,
care.
you know?
Yeah.
It's an Italian. It will kill you if you are not careful.
I have to say, this thing, obviously, apart from being on a whole different level, it does remind me a lot of the Giulia Quadrifoglio
Yes.
in a lot of its driving characteristics. Obviously, it's a lot faster,
Yes.
firstly. And secondly, it's just so much more refined, I feel, in terms of its driving characteristics.
100%. The handling as well, like it's heavy, it's so precise. Like
The shifts as well.
for what is a large car, it shouldn't drive this well, but they've actually worked magic. And I'll be honest with you, when we were going to get into it, I was like, it's just going to be like a Stellantis product. It's just going to be like a Dodge, you know? You're going to get in, you're going to be like, okay, I'm just paying an overpriced amount of money. You are paying far too much money, there's no doubt about it. But you are getting an incredibly special experience, and none of it makes sense when you're in a Maserati. None of it.
I mean, you say it's too much money, but, you know, any car above $200,000 could be considered too much money. So once you start getting to this echelon of vehicle,
Yeah.
it becomes less important, right? Like if you're buying this kind of car, you've got the cash for it, and you appreciate what it is, which is a timeless performance car. It's incredible.
It is. Honestly, it's just...
Just mind-blowing. Like I wish we could do these kind of cars every single week.
and in that, I'm going to do one little pull in Corsa now that we have a little straight.
Do it.
Oh, we're going to let the air suspension let us drop down.
Give it to me, give it to me.
I don't know why it keeps saying active park braking unavailable. Like, no Like, no shit.
It's just warning you, like you're in a serious mode now. Jesus.
Oh, there's one other thing, friend.
Bro, you've got to, if you're going to be able to go fast, you've got to be able to stop fast, right?
I would say for a wet day,
That was really good.
that's pretty good.
Oh,
Let's get into our final thoughts.
let's do it.
Final thoughts.
That was so elegant.
Final thoughts on the Maserati GranTurismo.
Do we even need to say what our final thoughts are?
Frankly not. Look, would I just say go out and buy one?
No.
No. $450,000 is a lot of money. But like Jacob said earlier, if you have $450,000 to spend on a car, you don't give it. What's another 100 grand in a different way? I would say you would be remiss not to drive a Porsche 911 because if we're being honest, as a overall package, it is just a more taut, tight mummo.
And honestly, we are starting to get into like, you know, Huracan territory at this price.
We are. But if you're looking for peak sexiness, right? Everyone sees the Maserati and they're like, hey, you know? They're like, hey.
Honestly, I don't think that's true.
And the sound of the unreal. Well, let us...
Look, it's not a V8.
No, it's not a V8. Let us know what you guys think though down in the comment section below. What do you think of the Maserati GranTurismo? Do you own one? Are you gonna go out and buy one, or are you just gonna have it on a poster on your wall? And of course, if you wanna buy any new car and you want the absolute best price possible, make sure you check out CarSauce Buy because my team will get you the best price possible. They just will.
Maybe not on this.
Well, they'll give it a go. Ciao for now.
Bye-bye.